Well, I've never done one of these before and have mixed feelings about doing this, but we're going to try my first state of the collection, and we're going to do my Seikos. So this will be the Seiko state of the collection. I have mixed feelings about doing this because I kind of feel like it's like I'm bragging or showing off, but that's not my intention. I'm just here to share with you a portion of my collection and the reasons why I purchased these watches. I'd like to thank some of the guys from the Random Rob Patreon group for encouraging me to do this. So let's get into it here. I have a little sheet here because I don't remember all these numbers, but this is Seiko 5. This is the SRPD 87. And the reason why I bought this one is I had purchased another watch very similar to this, and I was going to mod it. And this one already has the loomed sapphire insert and also has a loomed chapter ring. And the price I paid for this was less than me buying the parts and modding it myself. So I'm not sure how to lay all these out here, so we'll just go on the fly here. Next one is the SRPD 85. And the reason why I bought this is I wanted to compare this to my SKX, and I didn't really do the best research. I did not realize this had this. It's a different color case. I forgot if it's gunmetal or brown, whatever you want to call it. So since I wanted to mod one, a different color bezel wouldn't look very good with this. So, but I do like I like the dial on this with the football texture. So after this one, I purchased this guy here. I believe this is the SRPD 93 or the 95. Can't remember which is which. The 93 I think is this blue one, and the 95 is the black one that looks very similar to this. So this has the blue bezel and the blue dial and the silicone strap. But like I said, this one came up, so I bought that one. Let's see what's next here. All right, so the watch that started it all about 9 years ago, maybe even 10 years ago now. I was into watches before, but this watch here really kind of sent me down the path. Been hot and cold, on and off about watches, but as you can see here, when I get all these out, you'll see I'm kind of addicted to it now. So anyway, this is the SKX 009. I wore this as an everyday watch for a while. It's kind of been my beater watch. I had to replace the crystal. It got scratched up, so this has sapphire crystal. It's the only modification. I'm planning on keeping everything else stock for forever, basically. Okay, next one is the SKX 171. I had tried to find one of these for a long time, years. I was looking for one, and this came up on eBay a number of years ago. It had, I think, a strap code bracelet, and it had a different bezel on it. I put it back to stock. Really like the dial and the matching date wheel on this. So again, this is the SKX 171. The strap is horrible though. So next one is the SRPDA 21. That is the Patty Turtle. I like the dial on this, and I wanted to try out the turtle, and I bought this. And as you can see, I never actually wore it because I figured it was so similar to the SKX 009, and I just put it in a box and didn't wear it. And also, I don't like turtles on bracelets for whatever reason. I haven't totally figured it out yet, but it just doesn't look good to me on a bracelet. I may have to zoom out here. So after that turtle, I recently purchased the SRPC 91, which is right here. I wanted to try one, on a strap. I suppose I could have just put a strap on the other one, but I really like the dial on this watch. This dial is, I think is very cool. It has the gradient, it's a texture, going from the blue down to the black. And I did a review on this one recently. So let's set this one, over here. And some of these watches here, I'm planning on doing reviews on. I just haven't gotten to it yet. So the next one I purchased after this is I purchased a king turtle, because I want to compare the king turtle to the, the old turtle, or the, whatever you want to call that, the standard turtle. This is my first time taking it out of the box, actually. And this is the SRPE05. And it has a ceramic bezel, date magnifier, sapphire crystal. And it has a real cool grenade waffle texture to the dial there. So I'll be doing a video on this one sometime soon. So I have another turtle here, and this other turtle is the one that I really wanted, but this one came up for a decent deal before this other one. This other one I just purchased recently from Random Rob, actually, one of his Sunday sales, Sunday Fun Day sale. Benefit of being a Patreon is you get early access to that, which is good and bad because I'm buying a lot of watches. So anyway, this is the SRPE07. Same thing. It's got the ceramic bezel, sapphire, and it's got this real nice dial to it. This is also the Save the Ocean dial, and this is a Save the Ocean dial. I haven't done too much research on that. I will, though. Must be an earlier version of the Save the Ocean. So I have 4 turtles. Currently, I'm going to be selling some. Oop, got my sheet. So SRP315, 2nd gen monster. I actually did wear this for about a week. I put it on a NATO. I was going to sell it and never got around to selling it. And the reason why I purchased this one, this color, is because at that time when I purchased it, there was this turtle, and there was the SRP 381 that had the blue bezel. I think it had a black dial. Anyway, I sold that one. Kind of wish I would have kept it. But anyway, those were the only 2 monsters left at the time. These were the last of the 2nd gen monsters. And I actually bought this because of a Random Rob video. And I figured, hey, it's now or never. If I want one, I'll just buy one. And I bought this one. I would much prefer to have the stainless bezel in the full orange dial with the orange crown. I'm sorry, the stainless crown, stainless bezel, orange shaft ring, and orange dial. But this is, like I said, all they had. And I don't mind this watch. Kind of call it a Halloween watch. I'd really like to get one of the new monsters. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be holding on to this one or selling it. So I may put this back on wrist and do another video with it, or do a video with it, sorry. Next one is the SNZH57. Again, I bought it, it's kept in the box, never put it on. I bought this one because I wanted to do the 55 Fathoms mod. I was going to do it myself. I never got around to it. I was going to send it out. Again, never got around to it. This is just a 100 meter, kind of like it is a Seiko 5, but like these guys here, the 5KX, just the push bowl crown. And then I was going to change the crystal and the bezel insert, but haven't gotten around to that. So that's why I bought this watch. I think these have gone up in price quite a bit since when I bought this one. I think I paid like, I don't know, 120 bucks or something for it. So anyway, let's set that here. Next one is the, actually, I don't know if that matters, but I'm going to change my list here. Oh no, I skipped over one. Sorry. This is the SRP, what one is this? SRPC 93 Seiko Samurai. Have not got this on wrist yet. I've always wanted one of these. And again, it has this nice dial that I like. I bought this to compare with the Turtle Monster SKX. I'll be doing this in an upcoming video. So yeah, I'm looking forward to spending some time with this watch. And I'll eventually have to get around to sizing Seiko watches with the pin and collar. I believe this has the pin and collar on it. So let's set that there. Next one is the SRPD 37, which I think is this guy here, the Seiko Cocktail Time. I always wanted one of these, and I found this online recently. And this is like crazy light. I've never handled one of these. Compared to my other watches, this is really light. So I'll be doing a video on this sometime in the future as well. This has a nice dark green dial to it. It's pretty neat looking. So we'll set that over here. Maybe I'll have to zoom out at the end. Okay, so next we have the SNKL23. Was doing some research on some smaller Seiko 5 watches. Always have in the back of my mind buying like a Rolex Datejust, and those are 36 millimeter, and this is 36 millimeter. It just seems way too small on my wrist, even though I do have a small wrist. And this watch was featured on Hodinkee. I think they called it either the $1 million watch or the watch that looked like $1 million, something like that. So set that over here. Then we have the SBBN 039. Again, I've always wanted a Seiko Tuna. Just could never get over the price. They were like, $800-900 for the SBBN 033 and the SBBN 031. I came across a decent deal on this from Mike, Desire68 YouTube channel. And it's going back and forth on it. Just kept hemming and hawing, kind of losing sleep. And finally, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to buy it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to check it out. But when I got this thing in from Mike, I mean, it's in fantastic shape. And I like I said in my previous video, I just couldn't bring myself to wear this. So I'm just holding on to it for now. I'm not sure what I'll be doing with this. We'll set that here. I don't want to scratch that up. And lastly, got this guy here. Been wearing this for almost a week now. Be doing a video on this probably Sunday or Monday. Anyway, I bought this Tuna because I was searching for, yeah, I know I'm all over the place, but I was again searching for the SBBN 033 or 031 to wear one of those because they're not a special edition. Maybe I could find one in not as good a shape, and I wouldn't feel so bad about wearing it, banging it, scratching it, whatever. But I came across this one, and with the metal shroud. This is the Solar Tuna. I think I already said it's the SNE 499. And for the money, I figured I would just try this and get the look and feel of the quartz tuna. So that's why I bought this one. And that is, I believe that is all my Seiko collection. I'm pretty much sure I don't have any more anywhere else around here. So didn't want to. Another reason why I didn't want to do this, I didn't want to see how bad my watch addiction has become. But I don't know, maybe this isn't too bad. Maybe it is. I don't know. Whatever. So, you know, I will do a loom shot for the fun of it. Some of these guys on bracelet aren't really going to lay out too well. So we'll just do it like this. Need to find my UV light. Replace the battery on it so it'll work. I'll try and just hit all these real quick. And we'll do a zoomed out. Well, that one doesn't have loom. No, this one actually does. This one I'll just throw over here. Oh, whatever. Anyway, let's get some of these charged up. Oh yeah, I haven't seen this one yet. Oh, I saw it on Rob's video, but I have not seen this one in person. Oh, we'll see how the monster looks back here. Alright, I'll get the lights and we'll close out the video. If you have any questions, comments, please put them in the comment section. If you'd like to see these compared to anything else, I will try and get these, make a video comparing these. So let me get the lights here. So that's pretty neat looking. You can see the Tuna is of course the brightest. And solar Tuna is in there pretty brightly. Here's the monster. Alright, well, as always, thank you for watching. Talk to you later.